4, 3, 2.
Are you guys ready up there? Okay, just give me a second. All right. All right, quiet on the set.
Yo, ow, peace and blessings of the Most High, the balance, omniverses, multiverses, tri-verses, dual verses, and universes be upon you all. An earshot, eye shot of the God. It's your friendly neighborhood, Pharaoh Rise, Chef C. Dwelling Tefa Moon, and welcome to another episode of Revision Radio, where we seek, analyze, and break down right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding, right thinking, right reasoning, and right action from the third eye point of view. Tawutak, Tawukum, for joining us today. Raubad Muisa, Rabad Washuk. Assalamu alaikum with magic. What's going on with the family? How y'all doing? Raubad Muisa, what's going on around the Newton on deck? Salute, salute, salute. You already know. So, listen, you know, I've been skedaddling. Tomorrow, don't worry about like tomorrow we're gonna bang out. Half of y'all ain't gonna be here because y'all gonna be out there drinking and acting up. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all pro-black niggas running around doing the white man thing. But it's okay. I'm with you. I still feel your love, feel the energy, and it is what it is. Yeah. So we had our like last two Paa Taraq readings. Last two, because today's the 30th, so we're on our 29th Paa Taraq reading. Right? Bong bong. That's a fact. Long road, baby. We come on now. We did 29. This is the 29th Paa Taraq. Like a whole month engaging in that energy, in them sciences, downloading that information, building on those concepts. Come on, God. And we started off with the purification ritual. Come on, God. Stop it. Yeah. So, yeah, we on it. I appreciate y'all that went on the journey with me. I want y'all to continue, because I'm going to continue reading the Paa Taraq every day, off the grid, though. Every day, off the grid, right? Because I'm doing it for 90 days. And I just want y'all to continue on. We definitely we're gonna start going over some actual facts, a lot of our law, international law, a lot of concepts that y'all need to understand if y'all gonna escape this matrix. Yeah, man, and we're gonna get involved to evolve, you know. But I have to rotate out of the public as much because we got so much that's going on in the private. We got to move the ship, so the ship is, you know, the love boat. Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. Keep on playing. Yeah. So that's where we at, y'all. So I got to take more time to engage with that science. It's the God Hour. Peace and blessings, family. What's happening, Shy Gritty? You already know. We on deck, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay sucker free in the world of sucker MCs. You know, it's sucker ducking season, and the suckers got their own way of life called supreme foolishness. All right. What's the 5 pillars of supreme foolishness? Fraudulent. They always fraudulent. Liars. Because they got no choice but to lie because they don't stand on nothing that's real. Wannabes. They want to be everything that they go against. You dig what I'm saying? Two more. Two more of their supreme foolishness. Hypocrites. Just do not bear witness to what they claim they bear witness to. It's all about something else. Yeah. The last one is hard. Because if you do the I'm gonna reduce it to something not as harsh, and I'm gonna just say selfishness. You know, the suckers are selfish. They really don't care about nobody else. It's all about themselves. That's what the focus is. That's what they're all about. I'm pretty sure you do the research and the family lines and everything else. It's never not been that. So that's them suckers. And we trying to stay sucker free in the world of sucker MCs. So it's like 7:40 right now. Let us begin. Daily word from my cool Chief Thunderbird Black Eagle, who we all recognize as a chief, contrary to popular beliefs and campaigns, And this is for December 30th. And he says, if you keep everything you love, you won't have any room for yourself. That's it. Mommy, this is for you. That's moms ain't got no time or energy or space to maintain her own stuff. And she just keep adding on more people and more stuff to the equation. And she don't take any advice to the contrary. It's the saddest thing ever. Only way to help my moms is to literally drop squad her and just black van, snatch her up, take her upstate somewhere, give her own spot. And because she's that's that, like, yeah. If you don't, you got to give time for yourself. If you hold on to everything that you love, you won't have no space for yourself. Think about that. It's heavy. And for the revolutionary daily thoughts, our reading for today, from the Oracle of Ma'at, I will not commit treason against my ancestors. I will not commit treason against my ancestors. Is the most profound and all-encompassing of the Ma'atian oracles. It covers every possible transgression. Most anything done by an African possessed by a European mind is treason against his or her own ancestors. To act as if we do not know what has been done to African people is treason. To act as if we do not know what is being done to African people is treason. To act as if we cannot see the genocidal plans others have in store for African people is treason. To know these things and do nothing is treason. To allow our children to be spiritually, mentally, and physically enslaved and subjected to white inferiority is treason. To forgive the unforgivable and forget the unforgettable is treason. To embrace those who have always been our enemies in hopes of gaining their love at any expense is treason. To act as if Africans are just another people and pretend that being European is being human is treason. To despise those courageous enough to challenge us to be the divinity and genius within and not solely the material without is treason. To care for the relics, words, and images of the ancestors of those who worked so diligently to destroy our ancestors is treason. To hate our essence and appearance is treason. To not be our ancestors, to not be African is treason. Affirm, I will not commit treason against my ancestors. Fire upon the infidels. Do not commit treason. Yeah. You got to leave enough room for growth. That's a fact. Yeah. So y'all already know. So, that was heavy. I like that. So tomorrow we reading this. Tomorrow we're going to be able to bang out, though. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow we're going to be able to bang out. Tomorrow we reading this. I'm trying to see if I can scan it so we can read it together. Put y'all niggas under the gun. Let's go. Trying to see if I can scan it so I can have it. My printer started acting up. As soon as I had to print all those documents to for the non-national situation, all of a sudden my printer don't work. The 6 ether forces go above and beyond to shut a nigga down. That is a fact. So this is not going to be the day before actual Paa Taraq Reading. We actually gonna simplify it. And this is in celebration this joint is in celebration of our beautiful goddesses, and to make a clear stance publicly and through the Akashic records on where we stand. Myself first, personally, anybody that's, that bear witness to the sciences, where we stand in regard to, you see me on my Black Power Nubia joint. Yeah. Where we stand in regards to the sacred feminine. So, we're going to read Bang. Yeah. We're going to celebrate the goddess, the sacred feminine. The revelations to the Muspatu, Paa Taraq, the way. This is chapter 30 of Paa Taraq, which is the combination of all the Paa Taraq act together. Our sacred feminine. You ready? We about to boogie. Lo, oh blessed is the true Muspatu male for his female. Oh blessed is the true Muspatu male for his woman. Oh blessed is the true Muspatu husband for his wife. Oh blessed is the true Muspatu son for his mother. Oh blessed is the true Muspatu brother for his sister. Oh blessed is the true Muspatu father for his mother. Oh blessed is the true Muspatu nisut for his nisutat. Oh blessed is the true, oh blessed, the true Muspatu masculine for the true Muspatu feminine. The sacred feminine holds us all for 9 cycles of 3 circles in her holy temple, her womb, the sacred garden of triple darkness. She has blessed you all with birth, breath, and life. She is mother of all living and all that lived. She was the first and she will be the last, the last. She is the body in which houses the spirit into whom descended your masculine soul, the link to oversoul. Who is the true sacred feminine and what does it mean? Out of she or S-H-E, she comes he. Out of woman, W-O-M-A-N, comes man. Out of female, F-E-M-A-L-E, comes male. Out of lady comes lad, but not girl and boy, and not masculine and feminine. For feminine is the secret of the number 9. For she is mathematics, the science of space and time, in figures called numbers. To be born in 9 months is to be mathematically born, making you a mathematician, supreme mathematics, mother or matter. The true matriarch, the sacred feminine, matriarchy, from whom the mitochondrial DNA is only found. All right, before I can tell you, I want to make sure y'all hear me. Y'all hear me? We good, right back, family? Honest to the mother. That's right. We on it, right? We yeah, we on it. We giving praise to the goddess. You understand? Yeah, we need everybody to know that, man. All praise due, because we incomplete without her. Regardless of how crazy she might sound right now. Anyway. The true matriarch, the sacred feminine matriarchy from whom the mitochondrial DNA is only found. She as mother provided for you while in her womb. She as mother fed you your first provisions once you exodused the sacred garden. And she as mother is your goddess. When asked, who is your God? Who is your Allah, Yahweh, Dios, Theos, by whatever language, dialect, tone, you give the supreme being, you always say, my creator. And who really is your creator? Your mother created you in her garden of delight, provider of your first light delight. And she shaped you, and she formed you, and she fashioned you, and she molded you. She created you in her womb as you are. She used her mitochondrial DNA to give you your masculine nature. She made you man in her image as woman. She gave you all your body parts. She gave you all flesh and blood. She gave male their gender. She gave you your glands. She gave you your master gland, the brain. She is your creator. Religion and religious ignorance can ask you to believe their lies, yet facts are facts, and truth is truth. What is the true answer to the question of who is your God? Your creator. Who is your God? Your creator. It's the sacred feminine. It's the woman. It's the female. Now, there is more to being born female. There is more to being called woman, lady, wife, daughter, sister, and mother. She must act the part in all ways. She must act the part she plays in life as a feminine. She must act the part she plays in life as a respected woman, lady, young lady, and good girl to uphold the nobility of the sacred feminine. She must be a real she, female in all ways. She must walk like a female, feminine. Oh, it's about to get controversial. And she must talk like a female, feminine. She must move like a female, feminine. She must act like a female, feminine. She is the ultimate female, feminine. What is the ultimate female, feminine? She is grace. She is charm. She is refined. She is favor. She is honor. She is attractive. She is soft. She is gentle. She is never rough. She is never loud or boisterous. She is never impolite. She is never rude. She is always clean inside and out. She always smells fresh and clean. She bathes more than once per day. She keeps her teeth clean and her breath fresh at all times. See, this is the attributes, right? And this is excellent because of our young girls and a lot of our uncivilized sisters out there that lost track of themselves, right? This is a guideline for them to get back in tune. To get back in tune. Don't worry about it. We got this too. Don't worry about it. We got some of the niggas. The niggas getting it. But right now, you on you. You hold your head. Move your hand. How mama you say when she spank you? Move your hand. Move your hand. Move your hand. Yeah, this is blessed because like I'm thinking about my daughter, Shogun of Harlem, and I'm like, as beautiful as she is, and she come, her mama, they coming from the Islamic thing, and the Arabs are savages. So guess how the niggas that's taking on their attributes and energy, they move like savages. So this is like for the young sisters that's out there that have opportunity. I ain't got to see it. I ain't got to know you taking it, but you need to extract this and apply it to your life and become the sacred feminine that you are. Tie in to the long line of mitochondrial DNA goddesses that existed before time was being counted. You understand what I'm saying? So she is never evil or mean or violent. She keeps her feet well groomed. She keeps her outer garments clean and neat. She never overexposes her body parts to none, save the male she has given herself to by law. She flirts for the reason of attraction for life, not for the pleasures of a night or day relationship. She flirts. It's her nature. Yet she is never cheap or loose or a whore. Not a muspatu woman or a girl. Her dwelling is always clean and fresh. She does not move from relationship to relationship. That is not the way of a sacred feminine. Now, again, to my sisters, my beautiful goddesses out there, if we done fell astray, this is your time to get back in tune. It's okay. We all lose our way here and there. You know what I'm saying? So don't, it's about time to go through your purification, get back in tune, start straightening up. And that's why you gotta download this affirmation, so that you can internalize it and actualize it. So it's okay. Because niggas got game. And you might not have been trying to throw that thing around you know what I'm saying? You might not have been trying to boomerang that thing. But it happens. And now you can just get back in line. It's all right. Niggas got game. It's okay. It's okay. She does not. She can lose her divinity by her own actions and deeds if she disrespects herself. All others have the same rights to disrespect her. That's heavy. It's crazy. Even though I wouldn't, but it's crazy that that's being said like that. She does not lie, steal, cheat, or kill. Muspatu. She is never drunk nor drinks, nor strong drinks of alcohol. She never uses drugs for recreational purposes. She never smokes tobacco or herbs for recreational purposes. She is never intoxicated in any way. She keeps her mind divine at all times. She does not overeat. She does not undereat. That's a damn, man, what? That right there, that scale right there. She knows to wait the full term after childbirth before having sexual intercourse. She gives her womb time to return to its proper passions of circles and cycles. She does not indulge in sexual intercourse after her 6th month of pregnancy. She knows to let nature work in her womb between the 6th and 9 months. She knows that the importance of the first weeks of her pregnancy between the 6th and 9th week and the effects it will have on the nature and health of the child. It's a thick page right here. 5, 6. She knows what to eat and what not to eat, as well as what to drink and what not to drink. During pregnancy, she knows nature requires her to breastfeed her child until her body stops producing what the child needs. She is the fashioner, the shaper, the maker, and the former, the creator of each person born. She must make beings in her own image with their own likeness. She may shape the flesh and give the spirit, yet not the soul or the mind. Your child may be born a true feminine. Your child may be born a true masculine, or the 6th to 9th week in the womb, our child, because of chromosomes, may be born a feminine in a masculine body or masculine in a feminine body. This is nature's effect by your own system at that time point. How you are affected during this time point will affect the fluid's distribution into your newborn. Oh, man. You know, I gotta highlight that. You know what that tying into? I don't want to say it. Just as what you eat, drink affects the nature of your child, both physically and mentally, so also your state of mind can affect the mental state of your newborn and will affect them their whole life. Who you mix your bodily fluids with affects your DNA. Who you have sexual intercourse with affects your DNA. Their ancestors become your ancestors from 30 to 60, and whomever they mix their DNA with becomes a part of you and affects your daily life. An evil seed can make you evil and bring evil into your DNA and your genes. Your ancestors will be affected by theirs. The male you mate with and his DNA becomes a part of you, and his family sins become your family sins. Who your son marries does not affect your feminine mitochondria DNA. Yet, it does affect the female he mixes his seed with. She will overpower his DNA, being she holds the mitochondrial DNA, unless she is of one of the lesser gene pools of the mongoloids or caucasoids, then his genes will transform hers. Choose well who your daughter will bring into your family seed with his familiar spirits. If your daughter chooses to take a mate, to mate with outside of your gene pool, advise her of what is she about to do, bring it into your ancestral genes. If she still refuses to respect our Negroid ancestors, then she has lost her sacred feminine. She is no longer divine. You heard that? No longer divine, nigga. She is related to you, yet not your family. Damn. You have a right to reject her and accept her daughters, for they hold your DNA. Yet her sons only hold the father's father and mother, the dominant genes. Your son holds your dominant gene as well as his father's, yet he cannot pass it on, being he has no mitochondrial DNA. The same for her sons or son to be born. By her taking on a lesser DNA of another gene pool or race, not Negroid, or with complete Negroid DNA. Always protect your genes, your DNA. They hide behind the whole race thing. Oh, don't worry about the race, nigga. Protect your DNA. Protect your genes, your DNA, your family line, your bloodline. Never forget, feminine is the link to the spirit world, and masculine is the link to the soul. And that's why he said that they create the flesh and the spirit, but not the soul and the mind. Once done, it's done. Know this, Muspatu, that beauty is not in the eye of the beholder. That is another lie taught by an evil race of Canaanites, Pahika Kasutu, the liars, of all liars. Beauty has been shaped in their favor because they forced the media onto your children. So they decide what is pretty. They decide what is cute. They decide what is beautiful. They decide who is attractive. They decide who is handsome in appearance. They decide for you what is. They decide for you who is. They say this shape is nice. This shape is not. They say this color is good, light, and this color is bad, dark, or darkness and lightness. They say to be slim is the right shape of a woman. They say to be blonde furred or have fur called straight hair is the right hair texture of a woman. It's not hair if all other creatures on earth call it fur. If they have the same texture as animal fur, then they have fur, not hair. Talk about that. They say that's good fur, like the monkey or the dog or the bear or the goat. That's hilarious. Word up. Hold up. They say light-colored eyes are pretty eyes. Light skin tone is red bone. If Negroid brown, if Indian red, if American Indian, black if African, beautifully light or white or pink if European. It's albino if Negroid. It's albino if Negroid, or mulatto if mixed. And then there are sub-races who come from mixing with one of the root races, Negroids, Mongoloids, or Caucasoids. Yet only the Caucasoid will claim their race. If you are mixed, you are not one of them. You lost your beauty. You are not pretty, according to them. They propagate their image all over the world, as you see on TV, on DVD, on cinema, on billboards. Everywhere you look, all day you see them selling their image of beauty world over. Their dress codes, their music, their food, their religion, their image of God as them, their image of a son of God as them, their image of the mother of God as them, their image of the angels as them, their image of prophets as them, their image of saints as them, their image of caliphs as them. But the image of the devil is dark, the dark one, prince of darkness, as the image of Negroids, Africans. And you have accepted this false image of evil and good, dark and light. It's lies. It's their own lies. They are not white. They are leprous. They have the curse of leprosy in many degrees, all the way into other races, and even in our own Negroid race by mixing their cursed seed of leprosy into ours by rape and racial mixing to destroy our DNA and spiritual link to our ancestors. They taught you to hate self and kind. They taught you to hate your own image. They taught you to hate your own hair. They taught you to hate your dark skin. They taught you to hate your African body shape. They taught you to hide it, to perm your hair, dye your hair color, put on hats, headdresses, cover your skin tone with white and light makeup or skin bleach to draw on your faces, to thin your features. They taught you to try and talk like them, try to walk like them, try to dress like them, try to act like them. They made you strippers and prostitutes and whores like them. They remade you in their image and after their likeness. It made you men, your men want you only as one of them, the Canaanites, Kifiu, looking as much as the Caucasoid female as possible, as much as you can. And if you can't, then you don't feel you feel that you're not pretty, not beautiful. They made your men love their women, chase their women, and now you Negroid women chase their Caucasoid men. You are out of your minds. I don't even want to start naming people. Bunch of sisters and brothers all up on a feed, just beating off the Mukasu. And I'm talking about in a sexual, perverse sort of way. As Hebrews and Israelites, they teach the woman to cover your head or your hair, hide your body shape, and say that your deity said to do this. As Christians and Rastafarians, they teach the woman when you come to church or the temple, the cathedral, cover your head, hide your hair. As Muslims and Moorish, Nation of Islam, they teach the woman, cover yourself, her face and her hair. It's always cover up. Shut up in the back. Shut up back there. Hide your beauty. For women, and our women follow them and cover up hats, head coverings. In our own ancient culture, which you can see on the walls of Egypt even today, in the papyrus, in the tombs, you see we had no need to cover our women's beauty. We had no rape. It was not a shame to be seen. It was not all about lust and being lustful. How does a God, deity, and a law create a woman's beauty, her body shape, her hair or fur? A woman is beautiful. A woman's beautiful body. That's how she created herself. Why would she be commanded to cover her beauty by a male deity who created her that way? That is the mind of a man that fears he and others like him cannot control their lusts and passions, not the actions of a divine being that see the creation as children. See, God doesn't think in lust, sex, and passions. That is a man. Who ordered women to cover up or go to hellfire, beat them, stone them, kill them? No deity tells women, get to the back of the mosque. You can't chant the Quran out loud, nigga. You can't lead men in prayer. These are the works of men. These are commandments of weak men, frightened men, and jealous men. There is no such thing as a bad-looking person. There is no such thing as an ugly woman born that way. I've seen some handsome women. Handsome. There is no such thing as a physically unpleasing female born that way. There's no such thing as a physically repulsive woman born that way. You can have an accident, a deformity that can render a person deformed or born deformed, yet the creators have made all naturally born healthy and beautiful. If you are on the planet Earth where nature placed you, then you look like those there created with you. If you're amongst your own race and or tribe, you will be with those who look like you. That is how Mother Nature works. In Africa, you have many body shapes. You have many face shapes. You have many skin tones. You have many heights. You have many forms of beauty, beautiful women, as you have flowers. Oh, this is a jewel. I had stole this. Remember I stole this, mama? You find on earth many colors and shapes, many sizes, flower was done by nature. Each has its own beauty. So also with humans, as with animals and birds and fish, all done by Mother Nature. Some have been crossbred and changed nature's plan. The same with human beings. Some have been crossbred, mixed, and created subraces or changed nature's plan. But each has its own beauties amongst their own. You have been programmed by one race who in itself is a subrace of many shapes and sizes. So some with red fur and green eyes, some with yellow fur and blue eyes, some with brown fur and brown eyes, some with dark brown fur with gray eyes, some with pink skin, others with spotted skin, while there are others with transparent skin. The Caucasoid race is in fact the colored race, or race of people of many colors, and this is because of the disease of leprosy that is being a leper as recorded in their Bible, Leviticus chapter 13, Quran chapter 20, verse 102, blue eyes, their own records of their own race in their own Bible, Genesis 9:25. Yet in their own race, to them, there is beauty, to each his own. Another lie is beauty is only skin deep. That is not true. Beauty comes from inside the person. Beauty is more than how your outer body looks, but more so how your inner person is. Negroids who were taken from your homeland in Africa, Negroid land, whichever part, whichever tribe or clan, you are one family. You were taken by other races to their lands or lands they had taken over and claimed. Once there, they programmed you to worship their image of God as them, or prophets as them, or saints as them. They replaced your image or beauty with the image of them. And over time, you transformed to want to like. You transformed to want to look like the very people who raped, killed, and kidnapped you from Africa. In time, you accepted their way of life. You converted to their religions, be it Judaism, Abrahamism, Mosesism, Paulism, Jesusism, Islamism, Mohammedism, Hinduism, Buddhism, or Satanism. You accepted a deity in their image as your own and rejected your ancestors. You kill for them, fight for them, and entertain them. You sleep with them, crossbreed with them. You take on the curse of leprosy, their diseases and their germs, their sicknesses. You in time lose your very soul to them. You work for them. You claim, I'm not African, I'm this or that. You look at your own African family now that you're mixed, crossbred, and say, I'm not one of them. Look at me. Do I look African? You are mixed. And you now have them in you, but they don't accept you. They reject you. No matter how much you do to please them or be like them, they don't accept you as one of them. You can put on a uniform and protect them, fight wars, get wounded for them, yet, and still, you're not accepted by them as one of them. That's a fact. They kill your ancestors, enslave them, and to this very day still hate you, and hate you more when they see you don't want to be like them. They hate you more when they see you dressed as an African, speaking your own tongue, listening to your own music, eating your own food, marrying your own African family in Africa. They hate you more when you start to see African people as yourself and Africans as beautiful as yourself. You don't need them. They need you. They have regressive genes and must mix with others or they will fade out of existence. So Musbatu, become the sacred feminine, the lady of ladies, the woman of women, the female of females, the mother of all mothers, because all mothers of all other races come from your mother's mitochondrial DNA and your motherland, Africa. You are the first and you will be the last. You must teach the young Musbatu feminine to act the part they play in life mother of civilization, goddess of the universe, out of whom all was born. You must teach the young Muspatu feminine as soon as nature says you're a creator, when her body speaks to her by her menstruation. You must teach the young Muspatu feminine to protect her sacred garden, her womb. You must teach the young Muspatu feminine the importance of her womb, her genes, her DNA, her being the keeper of her family line. You must teach the young Muspatu feminine who she is, a goddess, not a mere woman or a female, not a sex object or a sexual toy. You must teach not to let men dump their genes in her divine body. You must teach the young Muspatu feminine to walk like a lady, talk like a lady, to move like a lady. She must know how to dance, how to sing, and how to dress. She must know what it means to be a goddess. She must know her body head to toe, fingertip to fingertip. She must know how to clean herself inside out and outside in. She must know how to cook, how to sew, and how to weave. And we ain't talking about it here. She must know how to please and keep her future male partner. She must know sexual pleasures, how to perform the secret arts of sex and pleasure. She must not settle for less than the best in a man, a good, happy life. She must know how to take care of her children. She must know she is not the slave of a man and will not accept abuse or being poor. She will not live below her standards. She will not sleep with or have any kind of sexual contact with a male that is not her legal partner. A consort is not a wife or husband. It means being with another person, an associate, someone who keeps you company. She will never be any man's consort, only his legal wife. A wife, a woman married to a man. She will never be any man's concubine. A concubine is a woman a man is living with. A wife, but never legally married. It's called concubinage. She will never be any boy's girlfriend. She may be friends with a respectable Muspatu boy that her family approves, yet she, as a Muspatu girl, always demands respect. They are friends, not lovers or sexual partners in any way. These are the ways of Wu Sabat. Good and decent females that never travel alone. Woo! The goddess. Yeah. Y'all got to make sure y'all got to read that. Y'all got to play that over and over again. Yeah, smash that like button. Let's go. Yeah, that was heavy. Yeah, the sisters need to be rocking that on a regular basis. You got to, and the brothers too, internalize that. So we don't interact with the sisters from the patriarch point of view of the Mukasu male. You dig what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Wow, that was heavy. I ain't read that in a while. That was crazy. What y'all think? Yeah. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. I really enjoyed it. Fur is fur, no matter the species. So don't call it fur for all us other animals, and then when it's on you, now it's here. No. No. Yeah, it's like, that's them color purple men. That's that, you got to keep in mind that the Mukasu was the prototype the blueprint that most of us had as what a man should be. So that's why a lot of us was messed up before we started going into the then we became a lot of patriarch. We became super in the patriarch tip dealing with the Black Power movement. And the sisters was put in a subservient position. But yeah, man, these things is different right now. Oh, man. So yeah, man. So just a reminder. So tomorrow we gonna have we gonna have a bang out. Tomorrow, y'all, we gonna have a bill. This is the read for tomorrow. I gotta translate it. I set myself up. I'm still setting myself up for it. I gotta translate it. This is the Paa Taraq read tomorrow. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all get ready to get right with me. Yeah, that's the translation. That's one for tomorrow. And we'll be able to build and get ready to prepare for this next year we about to go into. Shit. You know? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, you know, and tomorrow's our last Paa Taraq reading in the public. Oh, yeah, God. Yeah. Yeah, you already know I appreciate you. I've been coming on early because I'll be making moves. Listen, we know how the goddess has been treated. We know how goddess has been treated, nigga. How we know our approach, our introduction to interacting with sisters is to look at them as victims. Niggas look for you do not want to be with the strongest females. That's not who you go try to talk to. Start from high school. I ain't talking about it as a man. I'm talking when you first introduce and we're in that big ass dating court that they call high school, because all it is a sociology experiment and a socialization project, and it's a dating court, right? So when you in that dating facility that they call a high school, you're not looking for the sister that got her thing together, that's able to cut a nigga off. Nah, I'm not trying to hear that nigga, what you bringing to the table. You ain't looking for that. You looking for the one who don't know what the weakest lamb in the damn flock. So that's what sisters been through. Most of them had to learn, on their own. I know I got to say this every time to the brother Lamar that I gotta confirm with the brother that sent me the letter what is to be made public and what is not. I just spoke to the brother last night. We got to go over the letter because he's not sure which one he sent me. So I'm actually trying to get some more because he got a bunch of letters. Oh, yeah. A bunch of letters that ain't been read in the last 20 years. Yup. Matter of fact, when he introduced them, he said they went crazy. They thought half of them letters were destroyed. It's like, nah, I got them. So, yep. Yeah, gods and goddesses, I appreciate y'all for stepping out with me. Got a headache. Drink some water. Right back, Moisa. Huh? Oh, yeah. So, y'all get ready. Tomorrow's the doozy. Tomorrow we're gonna have some more time. Tonight I ain't got no more time. I got to get out of here. You know, I got prior engagements. I gotta get ready to go get busy. So listen, man, love is love. I shook. Peace and blessings. And like we say every day, man, the goddess is Chi. She's still under the weather. It's an ongoing back and forth thing. Them niggas over there is so crazy, bro. It took us over a week, damn near 2 weeks to speak to the damn police. It's crazy. They crazy. I mean, what you think about when they got a precinct, the police station closed at 4:30. So, but yeah, I gotta go tend to her now. Listen, family, you already know, man. It's our time. And if not now, then when? If not this, then what? And if not us, then who? Listen, everybody, hit me on the back channel. If you got the back channel, hit me on the email, hit me on the Facebook Messenger. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ripping and running right now. But, you know, I just want to keep to my commitments and build with the gods and goddesses, get this 29th Paa Taraq reading, and that sacred feminine is serious. We got to be on point, you know, because the goddesses is the key, and we not staying true to that. So your love is love. I appreciate y'all. I got to go. Wadu, Rabat Wa Shuk, peace and divine unconditional love.